of the country and give you a taste of the music and the festivities that fill our hearts with so much joy. First up, sound, are we ready? अच्छा, जब इंतजार ही हो रहा है तो एक बार जोर से हर हर गंगे, हर हर गंगे, हर हर भारत माता की, पूरे विश्व और हर प्राणी के लिए जय। हाँ, योग सिर्फ सीमाओं को तो देखता ही नहीं है ना, ये सीमाएं तो बनी है सिर्फ धरती पे किसी ने कभी खींच दी थी, कागज के टुकड़े पे सीमाएं खींची जाती हैं और हम बढ़ जाते हैं। If somebody some time decides to draw lines across pieces of paper, pieces of parchment years ago, and we got divided into nations. We got brainwashed into believing that we are separate. But do you feel that separateness? Just a little while ago in the sound session we were just talking about this. That most of us, most of everyone who comes to this festival, to this commune, is moved to tears at some point or the other during the journey. कहीं ना कहीं आंसू आ जाते हैं. Why is it? Why is it that you move to tears during the yoga festival, during sessions, during sharing, when you're hugging each other, when you're meeting each other? If these are tears of surrender, tears of coming home. Something about this land, something about this piece of sacred space, that you always feel that you're back home. Everybody feels like you're back home. Yeah. Now that we're drawing to that moment where we'll be saying our adieus for another year, because we'll all be back next year. So we're just waiting for them to get ready. हमारे मित्र मध्य प्रदेश से. So let me tell you what, first up we have our friends Param Madhya Pradesh, and they're going to be playing a very interesting drum. It's called a gudum drum, a gudum baja they call it, and it's played with the elbows. So we devise the native device, the people of the soil devise ways of using the body, using the movement. It's very yoga, it's very acrobatic stuff. So if we are ready to go with the Madhya Pradesh group. MP is what? In MP ko kya kaha jata hai? The heart of India. It's the center of India. It's the tiger land of India. So let's hear the throb of the Gudum Baja. Sound, are we ready to go, please?
And as the artists are getting ready, this is a very special program that has been put together in partnership with the Ministry of Culture, the North Zone Cultural Center, IYF, bringing together Bharat Darshan. It's North India today. We will see are being brought in here on this stage. And now the Pradesh.
The Pradesh is first.
I think this is a test, this is just a little test of the Yoga Festival patience. How can we still be present even if you are not present, right? Good to go with the Gudum Baja from Madhya Pradesh. Let's hear it, boys.
चलो भाई जी.
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णगस्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णगस्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णगस्वाहा ॐ वसो पवित्रमसि शतधारम् वसोः पवित्रमसि सहस्रधारम् देवस्त्वा सविता पुनातु वसोः पवित्रेण शतधारेण सुत्वा कामदुःखः स्वाहा यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्युर्मुक्षीय मामृतात् श्रेष्ठ स्वस्थाने परमेश्वर यत्र ब्रह्मादयो देवाः तत्र गच्छ हुताशन यान्तु देवगणाः सर्वे पूजामादाय मामकी इष्टकाम समृद्ध्यर्थं पुनरागमनाय च बोलिए श्री यज्ञनारायण भगवान की जय। ओम तत्सत् श्री ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु।
राधारमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधारमण हरि गोविंद
राधे 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 Krishna 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 सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई दुर्योधन को नेवा त्याग्यो दुर्योधन को नेवा त्याग्यो सागवी दूर घर खाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई सबसे हरे रामा हरे रामा राम रामा हरे हरे ओ हरे रामा हरे रामा राम राम गंगे माँ गंगे माँ गंगे माँ गंगे माँ बोले सर्वेश्वर भगवान की, गंगा मैया की, भारत माता की, धरती माता की, हर हर
Param Pujya Swami Ji, our most honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Honorable Shri Pathakji, Brajesh Pathakji, हमारे देश और विदेश से आए हुए Parmarth Parivar, all of our beautiful International Yoga Festival, Parmarth Niketan family, who have come together from about 90 nations across the world. What a blessing and what a joy to be together here on these holy banks of Mother Ganga. Today, as we bring to a close the 6th day of our 7-day International Yoga Festival, जिस जिस से मैं मिलती हूँ, जिस जिससे मैं बात करती हूँ सभी कह रहे हैं माँ वाओ, जो शांति, जो आनंद मुझे यहाँ मिल रहा है, मैंने कभी ऐसे सोचा ही नहीं था कि it's possible. This peace, this joy that we are experiencing here, that we're finding here, in the classes, in the programs, on the banks of Mother Ganga, being together with our global family. This depth of peace, this is something that is not the end in and of itself. The point of our yogic practices, our meditation, our spiritual practices, it's not, oh God, let me find peace, even while the rest of the world is suffering in conflict. It's not, oh God, let me find joy, even while others are in misery. It's, oh God, let me find peace from all of my ego, my ignorance, my illusion that keeps me from living in joy, in peace, in truth, so that, not so I can be in heaven while everyone around me is in hell, but so I can be a vehicle, a vessel, an instrument, a channel of heaven for others. Let me find that peace so that I can truly be a clear channel for the divine flow without getting stuck in what I want, how I want it, when I want it, how I think things should be. हे भगवान मेरे को मेरे मन से मुक्ति दो, क्रोध से, मोह से, अपने अहंकार से, अपनी भीतर की अंधकार से, ताकि मैं भी प्रकाश में जी सकूंगी और ताकि मैं दूसरों के लिए प्रकाश बन सकूंगी. That's the prayer. And today we had this beautiful, beautiful blessing to be in the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi Ji ashram, where we prayed together, meditated together, cleared ourselves together of that channel so that we can bring God's love, divine perfection here on earth to ourselves, to all of those around us, and to all of those across the planet, because we know that everything we do, everything we think, everything we speak, every bit of energy we exude is rippling out into the universe, causing change throughout the universe. And together we raised our hands in a pledge that we would be channels, instruments of peace, of love, of healing, of sustainability for not only our human brothers and sisters across the world, but for every species across the world, for every single being already born yet unborn, and that we would live in consciousness and commitment to that. So as we gather here on the banks of Ganga, I'd love to invite all of you to join us in that pledge that we took today as we enter the last day of this International Yoga Festival, and we ask, who am I going to be going back? Well, we go back as these clear channels for that light, for that love, for that flow that has, as we were saying yesterday, no discrimination, that loves all, that serves all, that flows for all. And the benefit, the side benefit of being that channel is we actually live in joy and in peace, because we no longer are stuffed and stuck with all of that blocking up our heart and spirit channel. So let us together raise our hands. Sabhi sati sat, hum sankalp karenge ma Ganga ki kinare, ki hum nimitta mataram ki tarah will be instruments, tools, vehicles, vessels in the hands of the divine by any name, any form, it doesn't matter. We will bring that flow of love, of peace, of healing to each other, to Mother Earth, to all of our sisters and brothers with whom we share this planet, to the air, to the water, to the soil, to the mountains, to the trees, to the seeable, the unseeable, to the born and the unborn yet. Thank you. Before I request His Holiness Param Swami Chidanand Saraswati Ji Maharaj to share with us his blessings, we have a very short video of the beautiful experience, the beautiful prayers and pledges from the ashram today to share with all of you who were not able to be with us, and to remind and reignite those of you who were with us. तो अगर वीडियो एकदम तैयार है तो वीडियो जरा चला दीजिएगा. In the meantime,
so many people in so many parts of the world, and here we are in the space in which Maharishiji lived, in which Maharishiji taught, in which people came from all over the world to not just learn the technique of meditation, but to receive their sacred initiation, their sacred mantra. We light of the Aarti by being the flower who gives fragrance 24/7, 365 days a year, by being that instrument, that gentle, humble, surrendered instrument in God's hands.
Tomorrow is the 100th day before the International Day of Yoga on June 21st, the day that through the beautiful vision, through the beautiful commitment to yoga of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, who brought this International Day of Yoga to the world, such that on that day, the longest day of the year, every city of every country across the world is coming together to do yoga. So tomorrow is the 100th day before that. And in a special honoring of that 100th day, as it serendipitously falls in our yoga festival, we will be having a very special prayers, celebration, honoring of the light of the sun and of yoga from 7:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning. As soon as the early morning class ends, before the 8:15 class starts, just a brief moment of time we were able to find, 7:30 to 8, we will gather here at the feet of Lord Shiva, the Lord of Yoga, the Adi Yoga. We will gather here at his feet for half an hour of sun salutations together, honoring the rising sun coming up over the Himalayas onto the waters of Mother Ganga together. So as soon as the 6 a.m. classes finish, come and join us here at 7:30. Bring your yoga mat, and we will have a beautiful half an hour of yoga. कल सुबह 7:30 से 8 बजे हम सबको निमंत्रण देते हैं कि हमारे इंटरनेशनल योग दिवस से 100 दिन पहले हम सब साथ ही साथ आ जाएंगे, सूर्य नमस्कार साथ ही साथ करेंगे शंकर भगवान की चरण में। सुबह 7:30 बजे ठीक 8 बजे तक शंकर भगवान की चरण में हम सभी लोग सूर्य नमस्कार करेंगे। अब मैं परम पूज्य स्वामी जी से प्रार्थना करती हूँ कि पूज्य स्वामी जी महाराज हमारे ऊपर उनकी मार्गदर्शन और आशीर्वाद प्रदान करें।
मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता है कि आज जब हम 100वां दिन काउंटडाउन का शुरू होने जा रहा है, उससे पहले हमारे उत्तर प्रदेश एक ऐसा प्रदेश जो ऑलमोस्ट 250 million people live in Uttar Pradesh. And you'll be amazed to notice one thing. I want to inform you, the last Kumbh Mela, you know how many people came from all over the world? 250 million people came in Allahabad, in one city. 250 million people live in Uttar Pradesh. Is the biggest, one of the biggest state in the nation, in our country, in the world. Okay, yes, in the world, yes. So many countries you bring together, still they don't have this much population. And in Uttar Pradesh itself is a country, in the country. So, just imagine our Deputy Chief Minister, our Chief Minister, under the beautiful guidance of our Honorable Prime Minister, who is a Yogi Prime Minister of India, under his able guidance, our Yogi Chief Minister, Shri Aditya, he is a Yogi. He was born here just few miles away from here, and he went from here to Uttar Pradesh, and now he's ruling the whole country of 250 million people. But he's a yogi. It's a wonderful thing. And one day before we are concluding this ceremony, our Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh is here, Shri Pathakji, and we are concluding this session here, but we are celebrating and he is opening one international yoga festival on 25th, 26th, 27th March for 3 days in Vrindavan on the banks of Yamuna. Here we are concluding on the banks of Ganga, and we are starting by his hand on the banks of Yamuna. Let us give a big round of applause for a dynamic Deputy Chief Minister. But the main good thing is about him that he brings everybody together. Otherwise, sometimes in politics it's not that easy. But his nature, and he is coming from that culture who brings everyone together. And the yoga brings everyone together. So in a way, he is also with the Yogi ji, he is also our Deputy Chief Minister, Shri Brajesh Pathak, Yogi ji. और उसके लिए जोरदार पुनः तालियां. और अंतिम बात, Sadhvi ji was just mentioning about tomorrow morning, yoga with the light. To me, yoga is being in the light, and being the light and bringing the light. First is being in the light, then being the light, and then bringing the light to the world. Light of love, light of peace, and light of harmony. मेरे लिए वही योग है. और आज पूरे विश्व के लोग जब यहाँ पर एकत्रित हैं तो मुझे लगता है कि योग ही हो रहा है. ये भी अपने आप में योग है. इस तरह का संदेश देना पूरे विश्व को, ये भी एक योग है. Another thing, we are starting Yamuna Aarti in Vrindavan. In 3 days celebration, it will be International Yoga Festival. At the same time, International Millet Fair. The time has come to understand the power of millets. People are looking nowadays grains for gluten-free diets. I think gluten-free diets we are looking for. But our ancestors, our rishis, our sages always told us what to eat and how to eat and how much to eat and when to eat. It's a complete science of Ayurveda, how to live longer and how to have longevity in our life. And at the same time, we'll have a Yamuna Aarti. Here we are having Ganga Aarti, there we'll have Yamuna Aarti. And I wish we can have a Yamuna Aarti the same way what we are having here, how we are having on the banks of Ganga in Parmarth, Niketan, Rishikesh. And my wish is that at the Ghat of Saryu also, in Ayodhya, we can have same way we can have. And if the opportunity is given, Parmarth will have one Gurukul there in Ayodhya also. And with the Gurukul, we'll have a same touch, the divine touch in Ayodhya at the bank of Saryu. And many of you maybe know or not know, just want to inform you, in 1999, with the presence of His Holiness Dalai Lama Ji and many top spiritual leaders, we started this Aarti in Varanasi, in Banaras, in New Millennium. Huge Aarti, and so many thousands people were there, and 1,100,000 small diyas, the lights were lit on the banks of Mother Ganga. And today, I have a prayer for everybody. That same light is not outside. Through yoga, we can have the same light in our hearts. And then you can save the same light you can take to the world. मैं पुनः आपका यहाँ पर अभिनंदन करता हूँ कि आप यहाँ आए और आज समापन की पूर्व संध्या पर आप हमारे बीच में हैं और वहाँ पर आप वृंदावन में वहाँ पर आप शुरुआत करने जा रहे हैं. मुझे बड़ी प्रसन्नता है. जोरदार तालियों से पुनः एक आपका अभिनंदन. और जब तक हम उनका अभिनंदन करेंगे, मैं चाहूँगा हमारे बीच में वी हैव ए ब्यूटिफुल सिंगर and motivator and kirtaniyas and yoga teacher also, our dear yogi Guru Nimitta Singh, who sings so beautifully. Zordar taliyon se let's give a big round of applause. Here you can see the whole world is one. No caste, no color, no creed, no region, no religions. This is yoga, where we break all these barriers and boundaries and become one one earth, one family, one future, yoga. 5 मिनट के लिए
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Sab taali bajaye. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Jai Gange. Another big round of applause for Gurmeet Singh Ji. So beautiful. And in continuation of our Thanksgiving ceremony, which is what Pujya Swamiji and Sadhviji remind us, that the Aarti is our Thanksgiving ceremony. And in that spirit, we want to give thanks to all of the Yoga Festival presenters and sevaks who make the festival so beautiful and so rich and so divine by sharing their offerings, by sharing their time, their talent. In our list today, we have तो सबसे पहले मैं निवेदन करूंगी कि पूज्य महाराज श्री हमारे ऑनरेबल डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर श्री ब्रजेश पाठक जी और उनके परिवार को एक रुद्राक्ष का पौधा आशीर्वाद के स्वरूप देंगे। दे रहे आपको दे रहे। A big round of applause to respected Shri Pathakji, his family, his friends who have come with us today. And the Rudraksh sapling is our signature gift. It's, as Pujya Sadhviji says, a gift that keeps giving. And it's a sacred tree. It's not just the tree of life and tree of oxygen, but it's the sacred tree of life and oxygen. And may we hope that Uttar Pradesh takes this, in his leadership, becomes more of a green state for all of the people that live there, more of a green and sustainable state. A big round of applause to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. And we'll request for Pujya Maharaj Ji to honor our presenters with a sacred Rudraksha sapling. First is Gurmukh Kaur, Rudraksha Mala, with a sacred Rudraksha Mala. We'll request Gurmukh Kaur Khalsa to come forward. Gurmukh is an internationally loved teacher of Kundalini Yoga, as taught by Yogi Bhajan, and a pioneer in the field of prenatal yoga called the Khalsa Way. In 1970, she met Yogi Bhajan, who brought Kundalini Yoga from India to the West. And now she travels all across the world, bringing Kundalini Yoga to every corner of the planet. So a big warm round of applause to our beloved, our respected Gurmukh Kaur Khalsa Ji. The beads of the sacred Rudraksha sapling being offered as a blessing. and Gurshab Singh Khalsa ji. Gurshab is the founder of Golden Bridge Yoga. And Mohan Bhandari ji to come forward. He is the co-founder and director of Yogic Yoga from China, one of the most famous and leading yoga centers in China. Mohan Bhandari ji. Well, and Sadhiji is saying he is originally from Rishikesh, but a gift from Parmarth Niketan to China that has and returns back to his home, his Himalayan home, year after year. Yog Rishi Vishwaketu ji, if you can come forward. He is a Himalayan yoga master, author and founder of Akhanda Yoga. He's known for his infectious laughter and stories and for sharing the gift of holistic yoga here in Rishikesh, also all across the world. Kal Prakashini, a bhakti yogi at heart, Prakashini ji has close to 40 years of exposure to mantras, rituals, philosophies, techniques of traditional Vedic and yogic practices. A warm round of applause for Kal Prakashini ji. Satyananda ji. Satyananda ji is an accomplished musician and Nad Yoga practitioner from India. She is the founder of philanthropic organization Nad Yoga Foundation. And while she is coming up, Lalita Shivani ji. Lalita Shivani. Astrid. Astrid, if you can come forward. Astrid is a sound therapy yoga facilitator based in Brussels, Belgium. Her background is with Nad Yoga, sound therapy, and restorative yoga and vinyasa flow. Welcome back, Astrid. Joseph, if we can have Joseph come forward. Joseph is a classical osteopath physician and a sound practitioner with over 25 years of teaching and practice in the field of energy, medicine, and including traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda. A big round of applause for Joseph. Vishambar Seth and friends, if you're here, you can come forward. And in the meantime, Andrea Page. Andrea, biohacking epigeneticist, is a master of lifestyle medicine with bachelor's in globalization and political economy. Andrea was born to be a teacher, and students say just being around her makes them feel like they're more alive. Big round of applause for Andrea. And now I'll request, if Vishambar Seth and friends are here, please do come forward. In the meantime, we will honor our Dr. Vinay Tuliji from AIMS Rishikesh, who has been providing medical care here at the ashram during the yoga festival. Gurmeet and Vinayji is coming forward. Vinayji के लिए ढेर सारे तालियां. Gurmeet and Sukhnur, if the both of you can come forward. Gurmeet and Sukhnur offering services to the ashram in various degrees. Sukhnur is coming forward. I think Gurmeet is not necessarily here. Charu Patel. Charu, if you're here, come forward. Deepak, next up. Deepak Banushali. अगर है तो जल्दी आ जाए. तब तक मुझे मल्होत्रा जी दिखे, तो मल्होत्रा जी आप आ जाइए. हमने मल्होत्रा जी का नाम कल लिया था, लेकिन आज वो पधारे हैं, तो रुद्राक्ष sapling being offered to him as a blessing. Siddharth Aya. So Deepak Bhanushali is here. He is doing video editing. And Siddharth Aya, managing venue and production. a blessing to him. And I'll request Saraswati also to come forward. And Gajendra Verma ji, आप भी आगे आ जाइए. कल आपका हम रुद्राक्ष माला से आशीर्वाद नहीं दे पाए, आज उस कमी को पूरा कर देते हैं और बाकी का सेवकों को आरती के बाद हम ऑनर करेंगे. Saraswati, Shri Arun Saraswati, with such joy and such love he was serving during the holy festival, but serves year round here at the ashram, dedicated his entire lifetime in seva.
Now, Vishwambar, yesterday he had a temperature 103. In spite of that, 1 hour, maybe more than 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, he was on the stage singing. Look at his devotion. We are very proud of you. This is the devotion is needed today. He didn't care, he has fever, but commitment, devotion for the Lord and dedication for the Lord. We are very, very proud of you and what you are doing around the world. Being in Mayapur, you have really understood the power of Maya, but you are not under the clutches of Maya. This is Krishna's, God's really blessing on you, and we are very proud of you. Please come. And let us give a big round of applause our little Maya also. What is it?
Naimi.
Nai-
Naimi.
Naimi. Okay, wonderful. Yes, stay here.
We will honor the rest of the sevaks immediately after the Aarti and also continue with our beautiful cultural performances. Bharat Darshan का कार्यक्रम आरती के तुरंत बाद होगा और अब
Or before Aarti, for just for 1 minute, please everyone close your eyes, and our divine Mataji is going to sing Itni Shakti Hame Dena Data Ekantra. And please everyone close your eyes and offer this beautiful prayer to the divine. सब लोग आंख बंद करके भावपूर्वक इतनी शक्ति
हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, इतनी
शक्ति हमें देना दाता,
मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम
चले एक रास्ते पे
हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति
हमें देना दाता,
मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना.
इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता,
मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता,
मन का विश्वास कमजोर
होना। आ, 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 आ,
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। शांति शांति शांति।
Before we go into the Aarti as it's being lit, just to let our Honorable Minister know what everyone witnessed the other night, which is this beautiful Aarti we're going to do is a sangam of our regular Sanskrit Ganga Aarti and the Aarti in Hebrew language of the teachings of King Solomon, inspired by the Indian Aarti here, written by our beloved Gilron Sharma, who took that inspiration of the Aarti in India and has written an Aarti in the Hebrew language. तो आप देखेंगे कैसे दोनों आरतियां साथ ही साथ अभी होने जा रहे हैं।
कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम
सदा वसन्तं
हृदयारविन्दे सदा
सहितं
नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं
ओम जय गंगे माता मैया जय गंगे माता जो नर तुमको ध्याता जो नर मैया जी को ध्याता
मनवांछित माता ओम जय गंगे माता
Let the זורח שם
शरणागत आता मैया शरणागत आता यम के त्रास मिटाकर यम के कष्ट मिटाकर परम गति पाया ओम जय गंगे माता
הבל הבלים הכל הכל הבל הבלים הכל הכל הבל הבלים הכל הבל הבלים הכל הבל הבל הבלים הכל הבל הבלים
कालकारिणी मैया तू है सुखदाता मैया तू है सुखदाता तेरी गोद में आकर तेरी शरण में आकर मन शांति पाता ओम जय गंगे माता
כל הנחלים זורמים אל הים והים אינו מלא אל מקום הנחלים שמה הם שבים ללכת שמה הם שבים ללכת אל מקום הנחלים זורמים שם הם שבים ללכת הבל 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 הבלים הכל הכל הבל הבלים הכל הכל הבל הבלים הכל הבל הבלים הכל הבל הבל הבלים הכל הבל הבלים
आरती मात तुम्हारी जो जन नित गाता मैया प्रेम सहित गाता दास वही है सहज में भक्त वही है सहज में मुक्ति को पाता
velavalim. Om Jai Jagadishvara.
स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे, भक्तजनों के संकट दास जनों के अवगत क्षण में दूर करे.
Om Jai Jagadishvara. Om Jai Jagadishvara. Jai Jagadishvara.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् शांति शांति शांति. सभी लोग सावधान मुद्रा में खड़े हो जाएंगे और भाव से प्रेम से अपने को राष्ट्र को समर्पित करते हुए आइए राष्ट्रगान करें.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंगा. विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा. तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे. गाहे तव जय गाथा. जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता. जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
भारत माता की, भारत माता की. वंदे वंदे हर हर महादेव हर.
सभी अपने अपने स्थान पर बैठ जाएंगे. देयर इज ब्यूटीफुल dance program from so many states of this nation, and please everybody take your place.
And remember, tomorrow morning, 7:30, right here at the feet of Lord Shiva for half an hour of sun salutations.
उठा लो. And a beautiful Ganga award, Ganga Samman से Honorable Deputy Chief Minister श्री ब्रिजेश जी को पूज्य स्वामी जी सम्मानित कर रहे हैं. उनकी सेवा प्रदेश के प्रति, देश के प्रति और प्रदेश और देश की जो बड़ी भूमिका है पूरे विश्व में, उसके प्रति इस गंगा अवार्ड को उनको दिया जा रहा है. जोरदार तालियों से उनका अभिनंदन. और उसके साथ हमारे जो कलाकार आए हैं, एक उससे पहले मैं बस एक सम्मान लेना चाहती थी. जितने भी कलाकार अभी आरती में हमारे साथ यहाँ पे स्टेज पे थे अक्षय भाई, भारत भाई, नित्यावली की पूरी जो टीम वहाँ पे थी स्टेज पे, बहुत खूबसूरती से उन्होंने आरती की और हर दिन आरती में हमें ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद भारत भाई और आपकी पूरी टीम, और जितनी भी हमारे भारत दर्शन के मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कल्चर से भाई बहन आए हुए हैं वो भी बहुत सुंदर तरह से यहाँ पे थे। बहुत जोरदार तालियों से सभी का अभिनंदन। और अनुपमा जी,
नृत्यकार तुरंत शुरू करें।
If everybody can take their place, our artists are ready to give us a taste of India. So there's a little village, little hamlet in Uttar Pradesh called Barsana, where a baby girl was born eons and eons ago.
अनुपमा शुरू करा दो तुरंत ही। हाँ, बस शुरू, और कहानी की बजाय शुरू कर दे, नहीं तो लेट हो जाएगा। हाँ,
So the Charkula dance that they're coming up with first is a celebration of Radha's birth. When Radha Rani was born, her grandmother apparently picked up the chariot wheel and started dancing with joy near the Govardhan mountain. And this dance, the Charkula dance from Uttar Pradesh, reenacts that joy of a grandmother when baby Radha Rani was born.
श्री राधे, जय श्री राधे, श्री राधे, जय श्री राधे। बोलिए गंगे महारानी की जय।
किए परिक्रमा,
तेरी 7 कोस किए परिक्रमा,
तेरी 7 कोस किए परिक्रमा,
तेरी 7 कोस किए परिक्रमा।
चकुलेश्वर है विश्वराम, विश्वराम तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो।
श्री गोवर्धन महाराज, महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो।
श्री गोवर्धन महाराज, महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज, तेरे गले में कंठा सोने को,
तेरे गले में कंठा सोने को,
तेरे गले में कंठा सोने को,
तेरे गले में कंठा सोने को।
थोड़ी पे हीरा लाल, ओ लाल तेरे माँ।
श्री गोवर्धन महाराज, महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो।
गोवर्धन महाराज, महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो।
श्री गोवर्धन महाराज, महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो।
गोवर्धन महाराज, महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज। होरी के होरिया रे,
जरा धी खाग खेलन बरसाने आए हैं नटवर नाथ किशोर।
आग के लन बरसाने आए हैं नटवर नंद किशोर।
ओ आ
ओ आ
घेर लई सब गली रगीली,
घेर रहे सब गले रंगीली,
घेर लई सब गली रगीली,
घेर रहे सब गले रंगीली,
छाए रही सब छटा छबीली।
छाई रही जटा चली।
टप ढोले टप ढोले टप ढोल में रंग बजाए हैं बंसी की गन वो।
भाग के लन बरसात में आए हैं नटवर रंग किशोर। लन बरसात में आए हैं नटवर रंग किशोर। ओ होरी 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 ओ होरी होरी
ओ होरी 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 हो,
अरे होरी 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 हाय होरी होरी।
ओए होरी 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 ओए होरी हो।
आए सखियन ने पकड़े गिरधारी,
आए सखियन ने पकड़े गिरधारी।
नृत्य श्याम बनाए दिए नारी।
ओ नरते श्याम बना दिया नारी।
ओ जाए कट जाए कट लहंगा पहराए हैं रे काजर की ओ।
भाग के लन बरसात में आए हैं नटवर नंद किशोर।
ओ आ आ
ओ आ
अरे ले रे चोट ग्वाल ढालन पे।
ले रे चोट ग्वाल ढालन पे।
हो होलिए
होरिए
अरे नंद गाम के ग्वाला है,
बरसाने की छोरी है।
नंद गाम के ग्वाला है।
बरसाने की छोरी है।
हो
होरिए
अरे 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 हो रही है।
अरे रे 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 होरिए
ले रे चोट ग्वाल ढालन पे।
चोट ग्वाल ढालन
केसर की चुमले गालन पे।
सर की चुमले गालन।
हो जाए हरियल जाने हरियल बांस मंगाए हैं चलन लगे चौ और।
भाग के लन बरसात में आए हैं
नटवर नंद किशोर।
ओ आ भाग के लन बरसात में आए
ब्रज में होरी रे रसिया,
आओ ब्रज में होरी रे रसिया,
होरी रे रसिया बरजोरी रे रसिया,
आए होरी रे रसिया बरजोरी रे रसिया,
आज ब्रज में होरी रे रसिया,
आजो ब्रज में होरी रे रसिया,
अरे कौन गावे के कुंवर कन्हैया लाला,
कौन गावे कुंवर कन्हैया लाल,
हरे आवारे रसिया,
ओ बारे रसिया, ओ बारे रसिया,
कौन गावे के कुंवर कन्हैया लाला,
कौन गावे कुंवर कन्हैया प्यारे,
कौन गाव राधा गोरी रे रसिया,
ओ कौन गाव राधा गोरी रे रसिया,
आज ब्रज में होरी रे रसिया,
आजो ब्रज में होरी रे रसिया,
फूलों में सजी रखे गए श्री वृंदावन बिहारी, फूलों में
सज रहे हैं श्री वृंदावन बिहारी,
फूलों में सज रहे हैं
जो
श्री वृंदावन बिहारी,
फूलों में सज रहे हैं श्री वृंदावन बिहारी,
और साथ सज रही है, और साथ सज रही है विश्वान की दुलारी,
फूलों में सज रहे हैं विश्वान की दुलारी,
हो रही है, अरे 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 हो रही है, नत गामते वाला है,
बसाने की छोरी है,
नत गामते वाला है,
बसाने की छोरी है,
खेले तो होरी खेले तो, होरी खेले तो आ जाइयो बरसाने रसिया, होरी खेले
तो आ जाइयो बरसाने रसिया, होरी खेले तो,
होरी खेले तो आ जाइयो बरसाने रसिया, होरी खेले
तो आ जाइयो बरसाने रसिया,
अरे आए होरी 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 आए होरी होरी,
आए होरी होरी होरी, आए होरी होरी,
लौंग भी लइयो बादाम भी लइयो,
नाम भी लियो बादाम भी लियो,
अरे भांग भी लइयो बादाम भी लइयो,
आए भांग भी लियो बादाम भी लियो,
कारी मिर्च 100 ग्राम ले आइयो,
थाली में रच साम राम ले,
झटका झेले तो, झटका झेले तो, झटका झेले तो आ जाइयो बरसाने रसिया, होरी खेले तो,
तो आ जाइयो बरसाने रसिया, होरी खेले तो, ओ होरी होरी होरी, आए होरी होरी,
मर गई होरी में बहन में तो मर गई होरी में,
ओ मर गई होरी में, बहन में तो मर गई होरी में,
ओ होरी ओ होरी ओ होरी खेलन आयो श्याम, बहन में तो मर गई होरी में,
खेलने आयो श्याम आज में तो मर गई होरी में, आए मर गई होरी में, आज में मर गई होरी में,
अरे मर गई होरी में बहन में तो मर गई होरी में, होरी ओ होरी ओ होरी खेलन आयो श्याम, बहन में तो मर गई होरी में,
होरी खेलने आयो श्याम बहन में तो मर गई होरी में,
ओ मेरी चूंदर मेरी चूंदर मेरी चूंदर पे रंग डाल गयो, काना बंसी वारो,
मेरी चूड़न पे रंग डाल गयो, कान्हा बंसी वारो,
काना बंसी वारो, राधा के घर वारो,
कान्हा बंसी वारो, कान्हा के घर वारो,
ओ मेरी चूंदर मेरी चूंदर मेरी चूंदर पे रंग डाल गयो, काना बंसी वारो,
मेरी चूड़न पे रंग डाल गयो, कान्हा बंसी वारो,
ओ जरा दे राधे जरा दे राधे
जरा द्वार अपनी ससुराल खेले होरी सिरे गिरधारी
राधे झुके द्वार अपनी ससुराल खेले होरी श्री गिरधारी
राधे झुके द्वार अपनी ससुराल खेले होरी सिरे गिरधारी
कोरे कोरे कलश मंगाए रे तेरे लाला कोरे कोरे हमें लाला कोरे कोरे कलश मंगाए के सारे रंग डाल
खेले होरी सिरे गिरधारी राधे झुके द्वार अपनी ससुराल खेले होरी सिरे गिरधारी
भाग चान रे मटवारे तेरे लाला भाग
अम्बलाला भाग जान रहे मतवारे
नाचे जन ताल नाचे जन ताल खेले होरी श्री गिरधारी
राधे झुके द्वार अपनी ससुराल खेले होरी सिरे गिरधारी
बैठ विमान दे बिचारे तेरे लाला बैठ
अम्बलाला बैठ विवान देवतारे
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी देनाथ नारायण वासुदेव
अरे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
राधे कृष्णा राधे कृष्णा 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 राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे श्याम राधे श्याम 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 राधे कटीले काजर बारी कटीले काजर बारी काला खेल रहे रघुराए कटीले काजर बारी कटीले काजर बारी कटीले काजर बारी काजर बारी कटीले काजर बारी मोपे रंग धारो नंदलाल कटीले काजर बारी मोपे रंग धारो नंदलाल कटीले काजर बारी बोलिए गंगा मैया की
Wow. That was बरसाने वाली होली, फूलों की होली. और माना जाता है when the pair that's danced Radha and Krishna, माना जाता है कि उस वक्त वो राधा कृष्णा के भाव में ही हो जाते हैं. तो usually when this is performed, people actually come and touch their feet and take the blessings of Radha and Krishna, because during the dance they go into a trance and they become verily Radha Krishna. Up next, we have another holy kind of song, the Fag, which is sung and danced during the Falgun, during Holi, but from another part of the country. The Fag from Haryana.
नहीं फूल तो हमारे प्रोग्राम में हटाना पड़ेगा आपको हटेगा तो अभी कैसे एकदम से नहीं हट सकता फिर कैसे धीरे धीरे